Citizens, this is a letter to you. Be very careful. The devil is now using sanitary pads. From the day my daughter used the pads, she started misbehaving, returning home at midnight, scolding me in front of people. There are many girls and women joining each and every day. They use, for a short period of time. Later, they will kill the person they possessed. The pads are in brown and blue plastic. They are written. Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. If you're still new to the show, in this show we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. And in today's video, we have 3 confessions. So stay tuned as we are going to read through the stories we received from our WhatsApp platform. Viewers, without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into the stories. And here is our first story for today. Hello, Extraordinary Africa. Please publish anonymous. Mine is not a confession, but a testimony and a warning at the same time. They almost took my daughter's life. So I was married to this guy. We met at work. He was my supervisor. My parents were both ill and I was the breadwinner. I was their only child left. All my siblings died on the same day after they ate poisonous mushroom in 2004. Since then, my parents never got better. It was on and off. Back at work, our supervisor was approaching for love. It was his tradition. He should date a woman when she is new at work. Whether married or not, it was part of the process. I rejected, but my workmates told me what he did to ladies who rejected him in the past. It is said that he framed theft allegations against them. The man is so cruel. Some are in prisons as of now. Because of all this, I had to accept to date him. We dated and he impregnated me. I eloped to his house. We stayed together until he was transferred to his hometown where his family is staying. Since we started dating, he never mentioned about his family, only to tell me when he was transferred. We have 2 kids together, 1 boy, 1 girl. I don't want to fight with his first wife, so we divorced. He went with the boy, I left with the girl. During the time we stayed together, the man used to act so weird. There is this gown he used to wear when going to bed. It was black and dark red in color. I don't have guts to ask. He is someone very hard to approach. I used to dream him with other men dressing like him, raping me each and every day. There was nothing to do. I was afraid to lose my life. I wanted to take care of my parents and children. It was a blessing in disguise when he was transferred. He left me money to open a business and look after the child. I quitted going to work and went to stay with my parents and my daughter. The girl grew up and started going to school. Till grade 11, she never met her father, her brother, or any other of her relatives from the father's side. One day, she came back home from school so excited. She met her father at their school's gate. The father gave him clothes, shoes, and sanitary pads. The pads are in brown and blue plastic. They are written she needs. From the day she used the pads, my daughter started misbehaving, returning home at midnight, scolding me in front of people. Within few months after using the pads, my parents passed away on the same day. She went to her friend's birthday on the burial day. After funeral, she returned from the birthday celebrations. Unlike she used to be, she was now uncaring and hard, just like her father. So one day, she was not around. She forgot to lock her bedroom. I did a thorough cleaning. Whilst cleaning, I saw a red and black gown. It was like what her father used to wear. I never touched it or do anything at the moment. I knelt down and thanked God for the enlightenment. That day, She did not return home. Instead, she called telling me she was out with friends. I went to a local prophet. The man told me that my daughter has joined a satanic group through using pads manufactured by their company. There are many girls and women joining each and every day. They use for a short period of time. Later, they will kill the person they possessed because they don't want to be exposed. They conquered more than 15 million ladies across the world. That's why you see the number of abortions is increasing. They are using ladies. Some are unmarried. Some are being divorced. The organization is making sure there is a lady dying whilst giving birth every hour across the globe. I went to another two prophets. They told me the same. That very night, I went to the last prophet. I dreamed my father telling me the same. On that dream, my father told me to take one of my daughter's underwears, put it in a plastic with table salt, then throw it into the river before sunrise. I did so. The next day, my daughter returned home crying and asking for forgiveness. She's now okay. Ladies, that's what happened to my daughter. They are using those pads. Be very careful. The devil is at work. That's not a lie. Share my message to friends and family. Guys, we need to pray in whatever situation we are. Yellow uncle, can you please post for me? I am a lady in early 20s. I grew up staying with my mom. It is said that my daddy died when I was still very young. He was a security officer. One day, he was on night duty at a factory. Robbers came at midnight. They stole and tied him on a tree. It is believed he died of cold because it was raining. So I grew up staying with my mom. It was not easy. I was always feeling sick for the rest of my life. I was diagnosed of a heart problem. As a single mother, it was very hard for a year. I could not finish a month without being admitted at a hospital. After trying medical practitioners for a very long time, we went to a Sangoma thinking maybe my problem will be sorted out. The Sangoma gave me a clay pot and told me to put my urine inside that. I did so. The Sangoma started mixing the urine with different charms. We went back home. From that day, I never admitted again. I finished and passed my high school. I went to tertiary education, finished and got married. My husband is a good and caring man. Even though we are failing to have a child, he never harassed me. Now my worry is he is being pressurized by his relatives. I was afraid he may start cheating on me. I went to my mom and told her my story. We went to consult a Sangoma thinking we might come out with a solution. This one was from another city. The first one we consulted was now late by the time. The Sangoma told us that I sacrificed my urine for life. Yes, I gave urine to the first Sangoma. It was not a lie. The Sangoma gave me a charm to throw at the top of the mountain near where we stay. I was supposed to go with my mom only. I took the charm and we went to the mountain. At the top of the mountain, we saw my father's national identity card. It was tied on a tree. We could not believe it. We were afraid to take it and left it there. Now I am back to my husband, but I'm dreaming my father asking, why did you not rescue me? In those dreams, you will be in water, sinking, shouting my name for rescue. I don't understand it. Can you please help me with ideas? Yellow uncle, please hide my identity and notify me when publishing. The problem that has brought me here is that of marriage. I am 27 years old, completed college 2 years ago. I planned here for a living and still pushing for a job. I have a lot of things to say, but I will try by all means to keep my story short. As I write to you this message, I am in deep pain. I need a shoulder to cry on. I am sick and tired of always complaining to my family and friends. I just don't want to stress them anymore with the same thing over again. Please, people, help me. What should I do? I am of age to settle down and start a family, but no man is coming my way. It's not like I'm rude to people or anything like that. No, my God can be my witness. All my friends I was praying with for marriage, you have all gotten married, and I'm here alone, and no one is choosing me. Am I ugly? Whenever I start talking to a man, just days of talking, immediately I make it known that I can't open my legs for him. He leaves. It's been a pattern which has been going on for some time now. I've begged forced communication with people in my life, but now whenever I notice someone losing interest in me, like always, I just let them go while it yet, and I stopped begging because I want something genuine. Where a man chooses you himself without being forced, the truth is I am growing up, and this time I now will never recovered again. Does it mean that some people like me were just created to be supporting other people and celebrating other people without us being celebrated? Why I am so unlucky? Why is it that I have never been considered before in my life? Why I'm so not chosen? Is it because I'm tall and most men are attracted to short ladies? What I'm doing wrong? I've never insulted or disrespected any man before. God is my witness. I don't look down on anyone. I treat people the same way. But why me going tough this? Is it that some of us were not meant to be married? Yes, yeah. To the first person who confessed, my mother, my sister, I would like to thank you for your story. We always learn from other people's stories. We always learn from other people's stories. And guys, we need to pray. We need to pray. Ask for protection from the Almighty. Say, Father, I come to you today, bowing in my heart, asking for protection from the evil one. Lord, we are assailed moment by moment with images on television, the internet, books, and newspapers that leave us vulnerable to sin of every kind, surrounding us with your divine edge of protection. Encompass us round about with your strength and your might. Let all who take refuge in you be glad. Let them ever sing for joy, and may you shelter us, that those who love your name may exalt in you. For it is you who blessed the righteous man. O Lord, you surround him favor as with shield. Yes, Lord, I ask that you protect our minds. Father, the mindset on the flesh is death. Guys, we need to pray. Wherever we are, the devil is at work 24/7. The way the devil is at work, we need to start praying. If you was not praying, guys, every day when you wake up in the morning, you need to pray. Midday, you need to pray. At least you can pray for just 5 minutes. Don't just leave. Don't just leave. The devil is at work 24/7. Thank you, my sister, for sharing such a helpful story. Guys, if this story was helpful, let's share to our friends and family. The devil is at work. You know that we are trying by all means. We are trying by all means. We know some of his strategies from the past. Now you're using new strategies. I am so touched. I'm sorry for what happened to your daughter, my mother. I am so sorry. Thank you so much for sharing that helpful story. To the second confession, my sister, stop relying on sangomas. Dedicate yourself to God. Start a new life. Seek for a God-fearing church. Repent and start a new life. Stop believing in sangomas. I think that's only I can tell you. Also, I will leave it deep down there. Guys, let's comment. Let's comment. We need to help our friends and family in difficult times. God will reward us in the end. And there was the last confession. It was, yeah, about marriage. 27 years. Is it that late? My sister, you need to have faith in God. Everything will be okay. You're still good, my sister. 27 years, not that much. Okay, I will leave it to comment section. But I urge you to have faith. Everything will be okay. Remain praying. Remain a prayerful warrior. Everything will be okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Solution Anchor for you. That was the stories for today. Don't forget to leave a comment and a like so that our videos can reach wider audiences. Viewers, there was a story we recently posted of a guy whose grandfather sacrificed legs. The grandfather sacrificed his grandson legs. He is now working on his. Guys, if you have not yet watched the story, let's go straight to Extraordinary Africa. You'll see it. Thank you so much, viewers. That was Solution Anchor for you. Bye for now.